Hello and welcome to Crafty Not Shifty. If you've not joined me before, my name is Laura. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be making a St. Patrick's Day themed card today. So St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow and I decided to make a few of these cards to celebrate. My partner's Irish, so I don't know, maybe I'll give one card to him, and a lot of my family are Irish, so I'll send a few of those out. So I'm going to be making a few of these cards. I'm making 5, so I've got some cardstock that I've scored in the middle to make an A2 sized note card, and I've just folded 5 of those. Now you saw me earlier cut some cut some cloud shapes out, and I'm going to be using those along with my Tumbled Glass Distress ink to make a cloudy background right on the front of my note card. So when I was cutting this out with my die cutting machine, I made sure to cut it out twice and to shift the die across slightly. That just means that I can have a little bit of variation in kind of when those bigger kind of puffy cloud edges are. If you're interested in this die or any of the products that I use, I'll make sure to have a link to them in the description section below. And if I didn't already mention, the cardstock that I'm using is Neenah Solar White. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink up each of these panels. As I say, I'm just moving the kind of the die cut section and flipping between the top and the bottom each time I run that through to make sure I've got some different cloud shapes. So now I've got these different 5 different coloured cardstocks, and I stuck some double-sided sticky tape on the back and then ran that through my die cut machine to cut out a bunch of rainbow shapes. So I'm going to use those, I'm going to mix up the colours and use those to create a rainbow on each of my cards. And I want some clouds on the cards as well, so I've just gone ahead and cut those out of some plain white paper. And now I'm using a small heart die from a nested set of hearts, running that through my die cut machine, and I've scored those in the middle as well. And I'm folding those up. So I've got you, I'm sure you've noticed in fast forward for this video, I'm making 5 cards, and I just wanted to speed the video up so you could see how I put all of those together nice and quickly. So I'm using glue dots to put 3 of those heart shapes together, and also a stem that I've just cut a curved shape out of the same coloured cardstock, and that's how I'm making my shamrock. So for St. Patrick's Day, this is a little piece of information that I got from my partner. You shouldn't actually use a 4-leaf clover. The 4-leaf clover is used for the kind of look of the Irish, and it's a bit of an Irish symbol, but St. Patrick's Day, it should definitely be the shamrock. So there you go. It's a piece of information for you. I don't know, maybe it'll be useful in a pub quiz or something. Apologies if my flippantness for the Irish culture is offending anyone there, but all I know is St. Patrick's Day is definitely a day when everybody likes to be reminded of how there's some kind of Irish in their family somewhere, because who doesn't love the Irish? I've got a lot of Irish family, as I'm sure almost everyone watching this video, no matter where you are in the world, will also have, and they're all lovely. So there we go. This card is a slightly tongue-in-cheek way of expressing how no matter where you are in the world, you're always going to find somebody Irish, you're going to find an Irish pub, and no matter who you are, you have an Irish relative somewhere along the line. And we all like to celebrate that on St. Patrick's Day. So to celebrate that fact, I'm going ahead and using some letter stamps to spell out my sentiment, which is going to read, "Today everyone's Irish." So I'm stamping that down using the Misty tool, and you'll notice that the I is currently missing from Irish. I stamped that on all of my cards and then went back and added in the letter I. So I'm using some 3D foam tape on the back of my clouds and just sticking one of those over each of the rainbows. And then I'm using some multi-medium matte to stick down the shamrock. So to give that shamrock some kind of 3D shape, I'm just putting the glue on any of those fold lines and pressing that down in place. So once that's done, I didn't realise while I was filming that my camera is slipping at the moment. But there we go. So I took a marker pen and just coloured in the word Irish with a nice kind of sparkle metallic green colour. So once I had that all done, I decided to add a little bit more sparkle to the card, and I used my Wink of Stella Clear Brush glitter pen. And I brushed that all over the rainbow, and then I thought, why not, I'm going to add it onto the clouds. And then when that was done, I was like, I'm going to add it onto the shamrock as well. So I probably could have used glitter paper for this card as well. I think that would have been really nice, but there we go. I used my clear Wink of Stella glitter brush pen to add that sparkle, and I think it looks really nice. Off camera, before I finished, I did also add a pearl that I coloured using the same green marker to the centre of each of those shamrocks. And that is my card finished. Thank you for watching, and do make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you again soon.